Welcome to One on One. My name is Joshua Envyerz, and with me today I have a very special guest.
Used to be known as Steez Grizzlies, but now you call me Grizz. GrizzOn13th.
These police see the broke, but they claiming that they rich. 93 around my neck, I need a glacier on my wrist. Six talking like they tough, they take a shot, I bet they miss. On my end, I'm balling up like they trying to make a fist. I'm a real look at me. I just hit you with the bubble.
It's been a while since me and you've actually talked. Normally how I start these off is I tell the story of how I found out about your music. Or in your case, mutual friend, right? Nappy, Shaka. I found him through a gaming subreddit, and he was making good videos at the time. He only had like 500 subscribers. I thought he deserved more attention. This was one of those situations, I don't know if it's weird or not, but I said to myself, I'm gonna make this guy my friend. We're gonna be good friends, and Lord and behold, we started talking on a regular basis, and that's how we kind of met. Me and you met through him, but tell us how you met him.
Yeah, through YouTube. I wasn't a YouTuber, but I'm like real big into the culture or whatever, the YouTube culture. So then I just started checking out Shaka stuff at the time, and I was like, we would just leave comments back and forth, and then he followed me on Twitter, and then he found out I made music, and he wanted to start making music, so I would just give him pointers on how to make music and stuff, and eventually he added me to the subreddit, and that's how I basically met you.
Yeah, we have our own little Discord. We don't use it that much, but there was a time when we used to talk almost every single day. We had a YouTube podcast called the Internet Podcast, and you said you want to start it back up. You guys always are crazy with time, so I don't know what to say, but it was fun while it lasted, and it's cool to still know you guys and talk to you. And once you get your PC fixed, we'll start playing more games.
Most definitely.
So why did you start making music? Because I don't feel like I ever asked you music questions when we talk.
Yeah, most def. Well, I'm 23 now. I started making music when I was about 17. At high school, I basically was in this ninth grade science class for whatever reason. I needed a credit because I transferred schools my senior year. So I was in this ninth grade science class, and I knew everything. Right? So I would literally just not pay attention. So I needed something to do. So one day I was writing. I was a big fan of Currency and Envyerz at the time. I think they had this tape called it was right before Kush and Orange Juice, Currency and Envyerz, like a little collab tape. And I was real into it. I would listen to it every day. I was into the stoner weed culture back then. So one day I just decided to write a freestyle to the beat. I don't know why. So one of my close friends, my man Super, we had PE together, and me and him would literally never change for PE because we was just so anti and edgy. So one day I just pulled out this rap. I was like, yo, bro, tell me what you think about this. So then I read him this rap, and it was so bad, but he was like, yo, bro, that's tight as shit, bro. So literally every day from my senior year, after my second period, I would just go to PE and I would just read him these raps, and he'll just give me feedback on them,
So you mentioned Wiz and Currency, right?
Yeah, most definitely.
Are those the inspirations? I know we talked about this before, and we planned to make a video, but that never happened because you guys always busy, like I said. But inspirations as a whole, with the whole music thing, I know you love to talk about Pharrell. Top 5 inspirations. Let's do that.
Top 5 inspirations. Going in order: Kanye, Pharrell, Big Sean, MF Doom, Tyler the Creator, and honorable mention ASAP Rocky.
Okay. You still do shows today, or?
I don't really do them as much. I'm really trying. This weird rebranding phase. I just changed my name a couple months ago, so I guess I'm getting people getting used to the new name, new sound, new mindset behind the music. So it's kind of different, but I have people offer me to do shows all the time. It's all about timing and impact.
Steezy Grizzlies to GrizzOn13th. Why the name change, and have you done that before?
Last time I changed my name was when I was 17. I was always been Steezy since I used to skate all the time. You know, I was a skateboarder. So for those who don't know, Steez is like style with ease. So a lot of my friends would start calling me Steezy because I really thought I was like the best skater alive at the time. Yeah, so you know, my first rap name was Steezy Snapback. Yeah, so bad. And one of my friends, my man Daniel, in my AP biology class, he was like, "Yo, bro, that's a horrible ass name." Like he was like, "Yo, I bang with the songs, I bang with your raps, bro. But you gotta change your name." So you know, for a long time, I was just trying to think of a new name. I was really trying to get some ideas. And I was just one time I was high as fuck eating pizza. And Animal Planet was on, and I was like, damn. So like grizzly bears and shit. I was like, yo, I really relate to these fucking grizzly bears. So out of nowhere,
we talked about this before, no lie.
Yeah, most def. Out of nowhere, I was just like, boom, Steezy Grizzlies. Because you know, at the time it was this dude named Casey Veggies, and I'm all about like how stuff looks, right? So I noticed his name had a Y at the end of it. So my name has a Y at the end of it too. So Grizzlies, Grizzlies. He had like veggies, the ES at the end. So it just like, in my mind, that's how, if you had a Y at the end of your rap name, you had to have an IES at the end of your name. So that's kind of why I was Grizzlies instead of Grizzly. And then after that, it became like a little metaphor for stuff like, you know, my multiple styles and all that extra stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, but the main reason I changed my name now is because I just don't think it fits me anymore. Like, I'm a lot older. Steezy Grizzlies was kind of like a learning phase, learning who I wanted to become as an artist, learning what I wanted to do, what type of music I wanted to make, the type of people I wanted to be around. My old rap name got like a lot of bad stuff in my mind to it. You know, like a lot of people like the music, but like on the personal level, how I interacted with some artists and, you know, some of the business decisions I made. The Grizzly, you know, kind of has a bad name on it, but I still love like the bear element.
Yeah, I think the first project I saw was the little your head and a picture like of a bear cap or whatever. What was it? Bearskin?
Bearskin Poppy, yeah.
Yeah, that's no longer on the internet. I'd love to delete your music. What's up with that? Can we talk about how artists love to delete their own music? Is it like a what goes through your mind when you delete yours?
An insecurity thing, right? Like it's like,
so it's like, oh, I don't like it anymore, I'm gonna delete it.
Yeah, it's like I don't like it anymore. I don't think nobody else should like it anymore either. And
there are some people that probably will still like it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like a lot of people always hit me up. Like I know in the Discord, you guys were always like, "Yo, why you gotta take that off the internet?" Or
yeah, we always used to joke saying, "Oh, this new song is gonna be removed from SoundCloud like in a month."
Yeah, that was the joke for like the longest. But yeah, man, I know a lot of artists just want to have the best product up when people first listen to them. You know what I'm saying? So I know with me,
you think the name change is the best product now?
I think the name change is kind of a signal to me that I have to put out the best product. Envy can tell you guys I had this long stall of when I just didn't put out music for like a long time, and it's because I was like such a perfection Nazi. So I would like literally work on the song for like 2 months, 3 months, and then just have one song done for like a 3-month period of time. I'm kind of like learning like that's kind of stupid, you know, like nothing is ever going to be perfect. And I've been making music long enough that like my skill can at least let me make a good song, you know what I'm saying? So I just had to put that little bit extra effort in to make a great song.
Flex. I'm my enemies. I should be sipping that Hennessy, watching a bunch of my enemies. I cannot feed off their energy. All that shit draining me mentally. All my new kicks from Italy. All my new shit would be ending me. Niggas catch me on Kennedy. You cannot try to belittle me. You cannot try to do shit to me. Wake up in the morning, wash my face and take a piss.
We've both been doing this forever, it seems like. In 5 to 10 years, where do you see yourself with the music? Where do you want to be at, etc.?
Well, man, most of my influences are like multifaceted dudes. Like I produce, I design clothes, You know,
You
I
buy
talk to you.
Supreme?
I buy a lot of Supreme.
Yeah.
I was talking to you about how I want to eventually get into the whole YouTube space. You know what I'm saying? And
Oh yeah, what happened to reviewing clothes or like fits of the day?
oh man, what's going to happen, man? It's just like I have to take time to learn everything, bro. I really feel like I really be having 50,000 things on my plate. You know, not only am I like trying to make it as a rapper, I want my degree in college, so I'm really trying to like get my college degree at the same time. Give 100% of music, and it's a lot harder than a lot of people would think. It's just like
Yeah.
one is draining, and try to have a full-time job and to support your craft, and it's just a lot. So it's just a lot of times I just gotta really balance, but I really want to branch off. I want to eventually have my own type of like Yeezy brand or golf wing type of brand or something like that. I kind of do that now on a micro scale, but I would just love. Next 5 years, I just want to have like crazy amount of influence and the ability to like put people I think is dope in tight ass positions to do cool shit. That's my basic end goal, and still influence, the youth. I kind of want to be like how Pharrell and Ye was to me, like how I would just literally follow these guys' moves. And I grew up in a neighborhood where it was like kind of rough or whatever, cliche story or whatever. But yeah, these dudes, like I would listen like to a Ye album and I would feel like I don't have to be like the street kid or the tough guy. I could just be the cool dude who rocks, 2007 Bape and feel like, the oddball out, but like, you can't really question me because like, my Bape costs as much as your North Face or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So like it was like this weird little balance in that. And I want to show kids like, yo, you can be different, you know what I'm saying? Don't matter where you from, what neighborhood you come up. If you like something, just do it.
Is the college for you? Like is that like a you goal or is it for like other people?
For being honest, it's kinda like for other people. But I really, it's one of those things where like I tell myself I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna have to do it. Like
because I could give you some bad advice. I don't know if you want to listen to it though.
Yeah, man, I've heard it all. I've dropped out twice, so it's like, yeah, it's like I'm not dropping out again. I pretty much went through it all.
Because college is definitely a lot of time taken away from what you want to do.
Most definitely.
And unless you're trying to be a doctor, then I don't.
Yeah,
really see
man.
the
I mean,
need for
especially
it.
when I go to college, bro. Like kids, if y'all go to college, make sure you go to college for something that you can't learn on YouTube. Most definitely. A lot of my college classes I'm in, I'm usually more advanced than the teacher in the Photoshop and shit. So it's just like, yeah, what am I doing here? But you're never too smart to learn, I guess. But yeah, man, it'll come along. And as soon as I graduate, I got too much longer. So as soon as I graduate, I probably have a lot more time to put out 52 albums for a year. You know what I'm saying? Every week for a year.
Yeah, because with YouTube, like, it's really not quantity. People want. No, I got that confused. It's not quality. It's quantity, and I feel like that would probably be the same for music, is it not?
100%.
Like people want more music from you.
100%.
And that's also a way to grow. Because like if you're only getting like, this is gonna kind of like sound disgusting, but like if you're only getting 1,000 to 5,000 views, that's personally not enough for me to live off of on YouTube if I'm personally getting 1,000 to 5,000 views. So I imagine music's probably even worse because there's not you can't put like multiple ads on a song.
Yeah.
So
there's no really way to quantify. Let me tell any kid that's listening to this, bro. Do not become a rapper for money. Even your favorite rappers who are like quote unquote blown up are low key still kind of broke. Like, don't get it twisted. There's really no money in making music. The money is in everything else. So
that revolves around music. So
exactly. So like, I'm I'm currently like in a partnership with a label or whatever. And you know, I've learned the hard way that, you know, 1,000 plays is fucking not even $1, bro. So you know, just know that if you get into this, bro, make sure you get into it for the right reason, for passion and stuff.
And it's just definitely hard to get into it nowadays because everyone's doing it, you know?
Most definitely. So, you know, on top of you, like same thing with the YouTube thing. I'm station.
Yeah.
So many people doing it, it just gets the market saturated. But you know, one thing I can tell you for doing this for so long, it's been dudes who I literally came up with who don't make music anymore. You know, and it's just going to continue to be that way. Like the dudes who, when I was coming up in the underground in the DMV, don't even make music.
Yeah, same. That's how it is with YouTube. That's how it is with anything. Like, if you're making something for so long and you don't see success right away, you're going to get scared and say, oh, maybe this isn't really worth it. So I'm glad you've stuck around to keep doing it. And I'm glad I've stuck around to keep doing it. Let's keep on doing it for the next 5-10 years and however long we have to.
Blow up. I mean, I know one thing with me and you, bro, is like, you know, we constantly try to support each other, push each other, you know, with the YouTube thing. I remember when you did the YouTube, like, when you was dropping, like, videos, like, every day, bro. I was like, yo, I gotta get, like, fucking Envy.
Yeah, that was last year. We don't do that no more. We do it once a week.
He was going crazy. like, that shit was, like, kids, whoever's listening to this, you know what I'm saying? Make sure, man, when you do this shit, man, make sure you're passionate about it, bro, for real, because you know, you don't want to do it for the wrong reasons and then hate yourself for doing it. Most definitely.
All right. Good talking. Anything else you want to say? Any other topics you want to bring up?
Man, do like the little quick media run. I'm dropping another project, Planet Terror, late August, and then Out the Window 2, probably in the fall, and then I'll probably have something in the winter and spring and summer. I'm probably try to drop 4 EPs a year now, kind of get this rust off me, and then 2019, like going into 2020, I'll probably start working on the big album, the one that's supposed to change your life type shit. But right now it's just, you know, getting the technique as skilled as possible.
Gotta wait a year to change my life.
A year, man. A year. I mean, you know, one of those EPs can blow up, but
yeah, you never know.
You never know, but like, yeah, man, I just really, you know, like, just really want to put the time into like making something good, and I want to make sure my skill is good enough to give you guys the best quality. But you know, I don't want to have you guys just waiting, and then I just drop this amazing ass fucking album and nobody cares. So it's like this. You gotta really find this weird balance of like dropping shit and, you know, working on your craft and holding shit and shit like that.
All right. So that being said, thank you for coming on.
Nah, Envy, thank you, bro. I appreciate it, man. Whoever wants to work with me, man, just let me know.
Yeah.
You know,
I think this is what all this is about. Like when I do music, I love when the people I talk with and the people I DM, like they interact with each other. Like artists, I love how artists do that. Like collab, reach out to each other, because YouTube, that's a no-go. None of that's happening.
Bro,
you know, no love whatsoever. So I love seeing other people do it, because I definitely can.
Yeah, bro. I mean, it's just like, trust me, it's the same, bro. But, you know, it's like when you, it's like when you're both underground and you're not really doing shit, it's like, fuck it, might as well just make some cool shit. And, you know, because I don't think whoever has a fan base if you had a fan base big enough to really matter, you wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying, reachable, period. So, you know, yeah, man, I just really want to work with whoever wants to work and whoever's good. So I really like pushing myself. I like hopping out of my own comfort zone and fucking rapping on shit I don't really would rap on regularly. So
all links in the description. Go check out Steez, Grizz. And we will talk to you guys later. Yeah, Steez is a regular guest on my channel from time to time. So
100%, man. I'll catch y'all later.
We'll see you in the next one.
Peace.
We the only ones that ever been through. They can talking shit like we ain't been through. But everybody wanna buy my style. I don't think they ready for this lifestyle. I've been up grinding for like 3 days. So they say my line for a 3-way. But